Handicap. Well, you can see his intent by his body language, by his attitude towards me. Tell me, if I did that to him, what he just did to me, what would you be doing right now?
Do you feel fear for your safety?
I don't trust that guy. If you ask me, I wouldn't want to be alone with him.
Well, you are free to walk away and leave at any time.
No, I'm free to stay too. This is a public sidewalk. I shouldn't have to demote myself to hiding in a corner because because he's uttering.
And this is his place of business.
Start filming because you got my attention. I mean, I don't know what you.
I'm asking you now to stop.
Okay, well, have a good day then.
Wow. You guys are really assholes.
Wow.
We have 100 million views on the internet. So you guys want to kick us out of here and make a fool out of yourselves?
Have I?
Are you going to?
I don't have the inside story yet. What
Well,
happened in there?
that's the whole point.
So I
The
don't know.
inside story is a full lie, and I can show you.
Okay.
But we'd have to like really investigate before you make a decision,
Okay.
because you can't just.
I'm out here talking to you, correct?
Correct.
So I have not talked to anybody inside.
Imagine calmly walking down a public sidewalk with a camera, only to be screamed at, threatened, and told you're breaking the law, all because a car salesman doesn't like being filmed. That's exactly what happened in this wild First Amendment audit. The cops were called, tempers flared, and someone promised to make the filmer leave handicapped. But the most shocking part? The officers actually knew the law.
It's very modern. Oh, look at that. Can't hear you.
Why are you taking a picture?
You right now.
What?
Taking a picture of you right now.
Why?
Because I like to take pictures of people.
No. Put your phone down.
No, I don't think I will.
Okay. Then you have 1 minute to leave the property.
Okay, call the police. You know I'm on a public sidewalk, right?
What?
You know I'm
Yeah,
a...
but you can't fucking shoot me.
Shoot
You
you.
can't take a picture of me at
It's
all.
a camera. I can't take a picture of you on a public sidewalk.
No, you can't.
You guys got cameras?
Yeah, I have camera.
You can't take a picture of me on the sidewalk.
Are you fucking nuts?
There's a camera there. I don't want a
Are you
picture.
nuts? Like, let's be honest.
No, you're the one talking kind of nutty.
Well, go fuck yourself then.
No,
'Cause
thanks.
You're taking a picture of me. You can't do that by the law.
I can't do it.
No, you can't do it.
Have you heard a thing called the First
No.
Amendment?
Go fuck yourself.
Blah, blah, blah. Are you going to cry now?
Yeah.
Hey, let me get you something. Are you okay? Are you going to cry?
No, I'm not gonna cry, but go fuck yourself.
Oh, my baby got butt hurt. Oh, call the cops. Oh, he's got a camera. Oh, no. Oh, no, run. He's got a camera. Cops are coming, guys.
Yeah, but he's calling my name online and everything just to get some fucking views because he needs $20. That's all the problem.
I understand, but he is legally allowed to take pictures.
But he's shooting me, like taking a video of me. Can he do that?
Yes.
That's the first time I hear that.
He's in a public space.
Okay, he better not be stepping on my building
So
then.
the second he comes under your
He's gonna leave handicap, I promise you. If he's
Handicap.
stepping
So
on
the second he comes under your
he's gonna leave handicap, I promise you. If he's
Handicap.
stepping
I'll tell you what.
on- If you want $20, give it to him, but he needs to leave the property.
He just committed a crime now.
My car, there's a lot of friends here.
I understand.
Yeah.
Here, let's go talk inside.
But I don't. Can he stop filming, or he needs to
As
keep?
long as we're in a public space, he can film
Okay.
everybody.
You got to create your own privacy.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. As simple as that.
See, it's...
You fucking-
Make sure you buy a vehicle from
Only
this guy
$20
because he's full of class and... Aw.
For the mask?
What's that?
Is there a reason for the mask? Or just
Is there a reason for the short haircut?
I'm bald.
Are you bald? Okay. Well, why? What does it matter? People go out on Halloween, right? Do you go out and...
I'm just curious.
Yeah. What's your name and badge number?
Officer New Roth, badge number 345.
Okay, thank you so much. And you got your Axon on.
Yeah.
Awesome.
My camera's
Awesome.
always running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Don't mute the sound either. Some of those officers mute sound.
Can you sound?
Yeah.
Oh, mine just vibrates.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure that the sound doesn't mute what we're saying to each other.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that's all.
It's good to have cameras. I'm
Absolutely.
telling you. As long as they're used properly, like
Absolutely.
especially if they're government cameras and they're not turned off
Yeah.
at their convenience and turned on at their convenience.
Oh, here, let's not try to block it.
So, anyhow, you probably already know what I'm doing, right?
I mean, you're on. Public
So far,
property.
you've been pretty professional.
Yeah,
so
you're on public property. You're allowed to videotape on public property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a traditional
No, there's no rules or anything.
public forum.
Yeah. There's no rules against it. No laws against it.
Yeah. Is that against the law? I mean, you heard him over here.
When it comes to just like making threats in general, I can't talk about intent, right?
So the second he comes under your
He's
property,
gonna leave handicap. I promise you.
Handicap. Well, you can see his intent by his body language, by his attitude towards me.
So,
Tell me, if I did that to him, what he just did to me, what would you be doing right now?
do you feel fear for your safety?
I don't trust that guy. If you ask me, I wouldn't want to be alone with him.
Well, you are free to walk away and leave at any time.
No, I'm free to stay too. This is a public
Yeah,
sidewalk.
yeah.
I shouldn't have to demote myself to hiding in a corner because because he's uttering.
And this is his place of business, right?
No, it's not. It's a public sidewalk.
I know.
And some of his vehicles are actually on the sidewalk. You guys should have a code enforcement guy down here. Start giving him tickets.
I'm not gonna get into technicalities.
Look at that one. That tire's right on the sidewalk. It's not a technicality. It's plain and simple. So you can't be blocking sidewalks. I know that for a fact. So
I agree.
I'm not trying to be argumentative, but the law applies to everybody. If I put a camera and a tripod and a whole system here on the ground and left it there,
Is there a reason why you're specifically videotaping his business?
you probably know what I'm already doing, right?
I would like to hear your side. And
Yeah. Well, there's no
figure out-
side. I mean, you
I
know.
don't want to assume what you're doing.
Well, what do you think I'm doing?
I'm not going to assume what you're doing. I would
Okay.
like to hear what you say.
Because you guys have been trained on this.
Are you going to tell me what you're doing, or
So I'm filming.
okay?
So it's obvious.
Reason why you're choosing this business and this place?
Actually, to be honest with you, I just came up here off the crosswalk with the camera, and he was on the front office there, and he started flipping out on me. Came running outside, swearing at me. I think he did threaten. I'll have to look at the videotape, but I think he did throw a couple threats at me, but I'll have to take a look at that.
Did you feel like he was going to follow through with that?
The guy's a nutcase.
Did you feel
I don't-
you were going to follow through with that?
I don't know what he's capable. I don't know who he is.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what he's capable of.
Okay.
The guy's obviously on a short fuse, so.
Okay.
Which?
I mean, obviously you're well within
Yeah,
the
you've
law.
done pretty good. What's your name? And don't give me directives, okay? So if that's what you're doing, but you're
I'm not
and
giving
you're
any directives.
okay,
I'm just
great,
trying to talk to you.
awesome.
You're well within your legal rights. I tried to explain that to him. He's very frustrated. Obviously, you have this
Yeah.
thing going on, but you're in a public space and you're allowed
2
to-
seconds coming across the sidewalk here, just with the camera, and he comes jumping out at
Can I ask,
me.
were you coming here specifically for him, or are you just out and about
Just
filming?
I film.
Yeah,
This
I know,
is what I do.
I've seen you
Yeah,
downtown and stuff like that.
that's what I do.
You're
So
pretty chill with us.
yeah,
So
you've been professional so far. I don't really get into that, but you know what's going
I know,
on.
man. And all I would say, my advice is to you. Like, I understand what you're doing.
Don't give me directives. Just don't do. Just
not directives. I'm just saying.
zip.
if
Don't
you
bother.
speak up, I don't want you to get hurt. That's all I'm saying.
I shouldn't have to crawl in a hole.
Right?
Because you should say that to him,
I did.
and he should go home or get some anger management or go home
I
and
understand
call
that,
it a day.
But understand that while you're within your legal rights, it is frustrating to people when they're being filmed.
Have you got
If you're doing
cameras?
anything
Could you
wrong-
imagine if somebody came up and you're just walking along, your red lights are on, and they started coming at you? What would you do?
Yeah, understandable. Exactly. Like, I get that. But, like,
So-
you understand the position you're putting yourself in, correct?
Do you understand the position you're putting yourself in with Axon
I do
cameras?
this for, this is my job.
Yeah,
I
so-
do this every day. But I'm saying, like, you can't be surprised when people have these reactions.
Most people don't, to
Okay,
be
most
honest
people
with you.
don't, but you understand that you've probably done this long enough to come across people having these
I
reactions.
think there's a certain amount of people out
Right.
there that it doesn't matter what it is. There's a certain amount of people out there are just completely unbalanced.
And I'm just saying, keep
You know,
that in mind as you do
what if
these.
it's a couple tourists coming across the street and just filming Bellingham in the summertime?
Absolutely. But all I'm saying
He was less than a minute, 30 seconds before he jumped off that chair and ran outside.
And again, I'm saying...
So if he's having a bad day, don't take it out on me.
I'm not taking anything out of
But
it.
it'll be a cold day in hell before I have to crawl in a hole and give up my First Amendment.
That's fine.
Because he's
I'm just saying,
unbalanced.
If he gets
I'll take care. I can take care of
I
myself.
know.
Okay.
If he gets agitated to the point of violence, obviously he's going to.
He's going to go to jail.
Yes, that's how that works. But you're putting yourself in danger. That's all I'm saying.
Well, if you're at the beach, there could be somebody that doesn't. I don't like to be filmed at the beach because I'm fat. So like, oh no, don't film me. Well, hey,
I get it, man.
It's all a public forum, and to be honest with you, I could come down here and film some of the machinery because I like that kind of stuff. I could go down this way and film some stuff. Bellingham's a beautiful city,
That's why I'm saying you're not doing anything
Yeah.
wrong.
So you're doing an excellent job so far. Do you have a card?
I can grab one. I actually just gave my last one. Give me a second.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So you know what I'm doing right now, right? Well, this officer. I'm sorry. What was your name again, sir?
Officer Bureau.
Okay. So you know what I'm doing, right? First Amendment.
Yeah, you're videotaping on public sidewalks.
Yeah.
I just want to.
Most of the people have been cool, to be honest with you.
I'd like to hear it from you.
Yeah. Well, is he your supervisor?
We're co-workers.
Is he your supervisor?
No, we're co-workers.
Okay, your coworkers. Okay. So you're going to come across this every now and then, especially this day and age, with somebody that films, right?
I've seen a lot of videos.
I'm just walking by, and I put my camera in there. Actually, I was somewhat interested in these Jeeps, right? Because my friend of mine likes that. So
Yeah.
So
They are nice vehicles.
but I do filming, and I'm out here to also exercise my rights, and this is one of them. And it will be, like I said, a cold day in hell before I have to crawl in a hole, because that person, has problems, And same with you. You got to draw the line too. You can't. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I've met you before. I've seen you out there. So
if you need to get a hold of me, dude, the easiest way is email. That phone number goes to a landline, so it's
Yeah.
not going to be this phone. So I may not get to the message till later. So you can just email me there, or if you need to get a hold of me, call dispatch and just be like, "Hey, officer, Urban, you need to talk to
yeah, I
me."
appreciate that. So now I can get your body cam and get the inside of the place too now.
Well, you can do a public disclosure request.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just going to get handed, so you got to pay whatever it is and go through records.
Well, no, actually, under RCWs, because I'm involved in this, I don't have to pay for it.
Well, I mean, you still got to go through.
But
the process,
there might be redactions if you gave a driver's license to you or whatever. I didn't see that part.
Right.
They might redact that. Of course, they have to. Just the same as if I gave you my driver's license or
But
name
yes,
or whatever.
You're more than welcome to put in that request for a public disclosure.
So now I got cameras on you guys too. It's so silly.
Cameras all around, right?
Yeah, there's cameras everywhere.
360.
He's got a camera. That's what I said when he came rushing outside. He's like, "Turn that off," and I said, "Well, turn that off then."
Right.
He's got one right around the corner, So.
All right. Well, we're gonna get out of here, man.
Yeah, go get some work done, man. You don't have to stick around for non-crimes, man.
Stay warm. All
Take
right?
care.
The First Amendment doesn't stop at the edge of a car lot. Whether you're filming a building, a business, or even a salesman throwing a tantrum, your right to record in public is protected, period. If someone reacts with anger or threats, that's on them. Stay calm, stay legal, and let the camera and the law do the talking. A peaceful First Amendment audit at a scenic golf course quickly takes a strange turn when a retired NYPD officer demands to be deleted from the internet, literally. What starts as a calm hobbyist filming for fun spirals into accusations of disrespect and privacy violations, all while standing in a public space. But when someone who once enforced the law doesn't seem to understand it, things get awkward fast.
Hi, just taking pictures. How you doing?
For hobby or what?
Yeah, I got a fetish for golf courses, so that's why I'm filming the golf. Take care. All right. Well, she seems satisfied with that answer. And they're like, screw this. All right, well, so far all is peaceful.
What are you filming?
We're doing a thing about the golf course.
Are you doing a thing about the parking at the golf course?
Huh?
Are you doing a thing about the parking at
Well, I like parking lots
golf
too, but
course?
just everything,
You're not going to put this on the internet.
Huh? Probably, yeah. Do you work for the NYPD or?
Not anymore.
Oh, you're retired?
You can take me off. I don't want to be on
Oh.
any kind of social media, any kind of media.
Why? You're a good-looking gal.
I don't care. Just delete me, please.
Oh. All right. Well, have a good day.
Going over there so we could film you. That's interesting.
All right. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, bye.
All right. Have a good one.
Turn your cameras that way. I'm asking you, please.
Well, I just want to capture the sunset.
Right, yeah. So I'm asking you, please do not film me.
All right, well, I mean, no disrespect to you, but I'd just walk away.
No disrespect? Are you serious? I think you're being totally disrespectful right now.
Well, I mean, the only reason I started filming because you got my attention. I mean, I don't know
but
what
I'm
you...
asking you now to stop.
Okay, well, have a good day then.
Wow. You guys are really assholes.
Wow. Well, sorry you feel that way.
You're looking and sounding really smart. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Enjoy Pismo. Well, her husband definitely had a lot of more sense than her. Alright, we got a golfer there. Maybe that's Gary the golfer. He just finished playing a few rounds, or I don't know. You know, I'm gonna be honest, folks. I mean, I'm doing this narration without knowing anything about golf, or not. I don't want to say I don't know anything about golf, but I don't know much about golf. I mean, I know Tiger Woods, but you know, that's like saying you don't know anything about rock music, but hey, I know who Elvis is. I don't know, maybe he's gonna go to Harry's. I mean, Harry's is a lot closer. Maybe he's gonna head into downtown Pismo and suck him back a few margaritas at Harry's nightclub and beach bar. Although he doesn't really look much like a Harry's guy. Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good, how are you?
Great. How's your day?
Wind.
Oh yeah. Well, the wind's kind of died down, which makes it better for the video, I guess. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I kind of got like a thing for golf courses. I kind of got like a fetish for golf, and so I just wanted to like come here and like, yeah, just kind of like capturing life as it happens. Yeah.
I feel like
Do you work here?
eyes looking at me, not just one.
What was that?
I feel like I have two eyes looking at me, not just one.
Well, actually, there's more like four eyes because there's two of us here. So, yeah.
Where's the drone?
Do you work here? Or?
No.
You don't? You just golfer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Recreational.
Yeah. No, we're just putting together a little video for possible publication later.
Are you guys from around here?
Huh?
Are you from around here?
I am. Yeah. I'm local. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, you guys have a good day.
All right, you too.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Hope your footage turns out. I look better in the blue hat
Oh yeah.
or the tractor supply hat.
I kind of like the blue hat. It matches your shirt.
All right, man.
No, thank you for being nice. We really appreciate it. You know.
Pismo is good. You guys take care.
Yeah, you too. Yeah.
All right, peace out.
Take care, man. All right, that's awesome, man. Cool. Well, Gary the
Just because someone used to wear a badge doesn't mean they can rewrite the Constitution. In public spaces, you have every right to film, no permission needed. The key is to stay respectful, stay legal, and stand your ground with calm confidence. That's how the First Amendment is exercised, not with force, but with facts. This started as a peaceful First Amendment audit, until a female postal employee completely snapped. Accusations fly, the police are called, and suddenly public property is treated like private territory. But when officers refuse to watch the video, things go from bad to shocking. Will anyone actually do their job?
Do you have a question, sir?
I'm okay, thanks.
You have to back up from where we're doing our...
I'm far enough. You can go ahead.
Back up from where we're doing
Please focus on your job. Don't tell me what to
Let me
do.
ask you this: what business?
Hi, how's it going? Who are you?
My name is Victor. I'm the manager.
Nice to meet you, Victor. My name's Enrique.
Great. What exactly are you doing here?
We're working on a project about the First Amendment and how respectful you guys are when it comes to your own policies and video recording here. So, just like police officers, you guys take an oath when you become postal workers to protect the Constitution.
Yep.
So, most
I'm not
post.
saying you don't have a right to be here, but you have a right to conduct your business and then leave. So
Well-
if you're not conducting any business here, then you can't loiter here.
Well, we're not loitering. You see, we're
You are
working.
loitering. You're not conducting any business.
You need to slow down for a
No,
second.
I don't-
We're at work, just like you. I can't interfere with you, and you can't interfere with me. You can call the police, and we can debate this with them, but you don't have to
I'm not saying you can't record. You're welcome to record your transaction
all
here.
day. As long
That's
as we
not
don't.
true, but
As long as
true.
that is very true. I do this for a living, 6 days a week. You can't
not
just
true.
listen. I come across people like you, sir, telling me this every day for 6 years. So please, Make sure that you know what you're saying before you.
Sir, I know exactly what I'm saying. Right?
Okay, well.
You're not on public property. You're on postal property.
Oh, really? Who finances the federal government?
These customers do.
Oh, I'm not a customer.
If you're not conducting
Bro,
any business,
bro.
you're not a customer, sir.
Bro, look.
We're not funded by the government.
No, really? That's funny because when you guys need a bail, who do you call?
Okay, so let me explain
The
something.
federal government. Thank
Let me
you.
explain something,
This is
sir.
a federal
Sir,
facility. We have the
let
right
me
to be
explain.
here. Your rules
This
say.
is not a federal facility. This
Okay,
is a
where's
postal service.
all right?
facility.
So we're supposed.
Okay, so let me explain
Are
something.
you talking too much? Where's poster 7? Right here on the wall.
Sounds like you're talking to
Look, all right, bro. I'll talk to you.
Well, he ain't saying nothing. That's
All right, that's good. That's good. And nowhere in this poster does it say that I have to leave.
You make sure that you say.
Look, for news, okay, photographs.
You're sounding like.
I can read that. But do you know this by heart? Because I do. Okay, thank you, brother. Well, as long as we don't interfere with you guys, you can't interfere with me.
But that's what we're talking about. But when we get complaints about the customer saying, "Hey, leave me alone" or whatever.
Well, they're the
then
ones
you're
talking
also-
to us.
Hey, but you're also messing with.
We're not messing with anybody. We're at work.
Their transactions.
No, we're not.
They're here to.
I
conduct their business.
understand that.
Policy to you. You're allowed to videotape here. as long as you're
what does
conducting-
it say right here? So if you're gonna, I know this by heart. So if you're gonna explain the policy to me, read it verbatim.
I don't need to read it verbatim.
Well, I can.
I don't work for you, sir.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You're a federal worker. Yes, you
don't
do.
work for you.
You're a federal employee.
See, this is your misunderstanding.
No, this is your
The
misunderstanding.
Postal
You don't know
Service
where
is
you're
not
at.
funded by taxpayers.
It doesn't
The
matter.
Postal
We have the
Service
right
is
to be
funded by
here.
our customers.
Oh, really? Just like any
So
other
when you buy-
business.
No, it's not like every other business. It's
No.
not funded by
Okay, so
taxpayers.
who funds McDonald's? Customers.
Customers.
Exactly.
You can't go into McDonald's and videotape.
That's because it's private property.
This
This
is
is-
also private property.
No, it's not.
But let me explain
I'd love to
something,
debate
sir.
you on that all day, sir.
Okay, let me explain something. You're welcome to visit while you're here and videotape all you'd like, but you cannot loiter here.
We're not loitering. We're working.
You're loitering.
No, we'll call the police, and we'll figure that out. And then, but, sir,
No one's stopping
when
you
they
from
are,
videotaping.
when they
We're not
inform you,
stopping you
look,
from
look,
loitering.
I understand that you may be wrong because you're a human being. We can all be wrong. But once you find out that you're wrong, are you gonna come back or are you just gonna forget about me?
No, I'm not going to come back.
If the police comes and tells you that you're wrong, are you gonna apologize or are you gonna let thousands see you? We're not gonna get trespassed.
And you're interfering with my
We're
customers.
working. No, you're accusing me of something I'm not doing. You see, we have the right to be here. We're not speaking to anybody. If anyone speaks to us, we're gonna speak.
Actually, you don't, because this is private property.
Since when is the post office private property?
Since about 1971,
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
1970 from the Postal
You
Reorganization Act.
have no clue what
We're
you're
not
talking about,
funded by
sir.
taxpayers. We're
Yeah,
funded by
sir,
postal
this
stamp
is
sales.
a federal facility. We have the right to be here. Our
Quasi-federal.
it's
facility.
this lobby approved by your postmaster. We have the right to be here. So approved by the postmaster. It says right there, for news and photographs, for news purposes. Pictures may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, and or time. We're not. You're bro. You're interfering with us. We're not speaking to you guys. This goes both ways. This goes both ways. This guy wants to accuse us of loitering when we're really not. These videos are being taxed. So how are we loitering if we're working? By the way, we have 100 million views on the internet. Thank you. Thank you. This guy's cool. Thank you. We have millions of views on the internet, so I'd love to see how this ends up. Oh, we'll tag you, sir. We have millions of views, so you'll see everything. You'll see everything. The right to be here as long as we want. Bro, you're a liar. You called them. You said we were yelling. No one's here yelling.
My customers are complaining about your interaction.
I don't give a
with them.
damn about your customers, bro. I give a
but
damn
I
about
care
yours.
about my customers.
No. Your customer could say whatever they want. They're free too. You see, just like me, we have freedom of speech. So just because you don't like what we are personally doing here,
I
and
didn't
just
say I don't like it. I just said I don't want you loitering.
so you're
harassing
the
my customers.
listen, bro. These are not your customers. These are bosses here. Okay, this is a federal facility. Everybody here pays federal taxes. You're an employee.
You're wrong.
You're an
Post office
employee.
is not funded by
I
taxpayer
don't give a
dollars.
damn, bro. This is a federal facility. Your poster 7 says that we have the right to be here. No rules in
I
poster
didn't say
7.
you don't have the right.
This guy just loves to interrupt, bro. And you're the type of guy that's not gonna apologize when the police comes and tells you that you're wrong. So we're gonna go ahead and let thousands know that Victor Pucurio, I don't know, he's got the weirdest last name, guys, but that's it. Victor B. We have over 100 million combined views in our platform. As long as we don't interfere with, can I just get a second from you before you go in there?
Yeah.
Before you go in there. This guy just fully lied to you guys over the phone. He said we were interfering with their business. He said we were being loud. He said we were yelling. He said we were.
Yeah, I understand what you guys are doing. That's fine. But I'm telling you right now,
if they don't want you on property, you have to leave. You
But
can record them on the
that's
sidewalk.
not. But can we request?
My sergeant's gonna be here.
Hey,
She's gonna tell you.
Well, but this is not private property. They can't just.
When the post office is considered.
Yeah. You guys don't even have. You have no jurisdiction in there. Where's the postal police though? You can't give.
We actually do have jurisdiction.
If there's a crime being committed, but we're not committing a crime.
Trespassing.
We're not. We have the right to be in there.
Did you talk to my sergeant? She's right there.
That's your sergeant. Okay, sergeant. So, the post office is private property? Since when?
Okay. It's public property.
Okay.
All right. It's
And
a
that's-
federal building.
Okay, good.
All right. But they still can say you guys are not allowed to be inside recording.
Unless
you have permission from the postmaster.
we do. It's on the it's poster 7. You see, and just because they don't like it, they don't have the authority. The person who's calling, ma'am, because they're calling the police on us. So I would.
Calm down and just talk to me like a normal person. Don't yell at me.
I'm not yelling. I'm speaking.
Okay.
But here's the deal. The person that called the police has no authority to kick anyone out of here unless they're breaking the law. The only way I could get trespass from this place is if I'm interfering with their business. We weren't speaking to anybody. We were just filming. They can't just be like, we don't like you, get out. That's just not how this works. I do this 6 days a week for 6 years. We've done more than 400 post offices all over the country. So trust me, you can't just.
Unless they talk to you or unless we come and talk to you, how do we know if you have permission from the postmaster?
Because it's on the wall. All you guys got to do is read the rules. You can't treat this place as any business out here. If I go to any private property business, they say, I don't like this guy with a white shirt on, he has to leave, and I have to leave.
But if you're causing a disturbance,
You're
not being asked to leave because you're recording.
But you
you're
can't.
being asked to leave because you're causing a disturbance.
Correct.
Okay.
And so at this point, they are causing a disturbance, not us. So this goes both. Okay, so we're gonna see. Your partner's inside. We're gonna see how your partner investigates this, because he's supposed to come back out here, and instead of telling me that I can't be in there, he's supposed to ask for fully investigate both sides. Correct? So we have to see the video of when we got here. We're gonna see if who we talk to, if we interfere with anybody before he makes a decision. The only way that we could get trespass from here, ma'am, is if we were interfering or being disorderly in there. Okay. The only people that were doing that was them.
Okay.
So I'm telling you, ma'am, this is my full-time job, 6 days a week.
Okay.
We have the right to be at the post office. I know this, but I know the rules by heart. Photographs for news and advertisement purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when used for public meetings. Other pictures may be taken with the approval of postmaster or security personnel, such as in restricted areas. Okay. So I know these rules by heart. We go around the whole country. We go around the whole country doing these type of videos, correct? And 95% of the time we come across people like that who believe that this is private property, this is not public property, we can kick you out, whoever. This is not Walmart, this is a federal facility. So, ma'am, if you're about doing the good police work, you should know that even if they don't like what we're saying or what we're doing, we have the right to be there. And we weren't in there testing our freedom of speech, we're testing our freedom of the press. And they are interfering with that.
So are you with the press then?
Okay, so ma'am, okay, ma'am, okay, ma'am.
Or are you acting as
Ma'am,
press?
do you know what the First Amendment is?
I'm very well aware of it. Do you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So
good.
that means we're all the press. We have the right to be. We have freedom of the press on the First Amendment. So we have 100 million views on the internet. So you guys want to kick us out of here and make a fool out of yourselves?
Have I?
Are you going to?
I don't have the inside story yet.
Well, that's the whole point. So the inside story is a full lie, and I can show you. Okay. But we'd have to like really investigate before you make a decision.
Okay.
Because you can't just.
I'm out here talking to you, correct?
Correct.
So I have not talked to anybody inside.
Yeah, that guy lied to the police. I don't know if that's a crime. Okay. Calling 911 and lying, a crime. No one yelled. No one interfered with the business.
What's your ultimate goal here? What is it that you want, Mr.?
We want. My name's Enrique. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
So, ultimate goal. We don't want to be here. We want to get going to our next destination.
Okay.
But our main goal here is for you to tell them that we have the right to be in there. They can't interfere with us unless we interfere. And the same way we can't interfere with them, they can't interfere with us. So they need to respect that, whether they like it or not.
Okay.
That's what the First Amendment was created for.
Okay.
We have the right to criticize, even though we weren't criticizing anybody. Well, I was. Him, when he called the police. I'm like, sir, are you crazy?
You didn't cause a disturbance inside.
No, there's no, why would I risk my career for coming doing an extra video right here? Look, they even got a memo from the federal government talking about these videos on the internet. Haven't you guys seen post office videos on the internet?
All the time.
So you should know that 90% of the time, everybody wins.
Creating a disturbance.
No, well, unless you're creating a disturbance,
That's what we're
we
here
have
to
to
investigate.
Awesome.
You're recording to see if you created a disturbance.
Correct, but his word against our video. So you can't just take somebody's word against somebody's video. So how about we come over here and I'll show you the rules on the wall so that we can okay.
Here's the thing, sir. They don't want to trespass you guys, but they totally can.
They can't. No, they can't.
Do
you hear this? Hold on.
I'm not trying to argue with you or nothing like that.
How?
Listen, I'm not gonna. There's no reason for me.
How can he trespass me if I haven't broken the law?
Trespass you. Okay?
He can't.
Well,
he can't.
I'm not here. I'm not here to argue that. I'm just telling you that we're gonna leave now, and he just wants to ask you a couple questions about what not to do and stuff like that, and that's it. Okay.
Bro, no. This is not how this works. Ma'am, that's why I don't like. You see this guy's investigation? That's exactly what I was talking about. He's leaving. No. He's. How is? How? What? What disturbance? Where did you see the disturbance?
This is what we call a disturbance.
No. This is a disturbance. You guys call the police on us, and you expect us to be nice about it. Oh, how sweet. We're talking about this. A disturbance is loud, unreasonable noises. We're having a conversation here. This guy just came out, investigated 50% of the story, and wants to leave. Exactly what I told you that would happen. And now, what about the part where we see the video of what actually happened? You went by what he said.
There's nothing. He's not going to trespass you. There's no.
He doesn't. This is not Walmart. This is not private property.
Take me to jail, sir. We're not going to take you to jail.
So,
okay. That's not what this is about.
Okay. So, we love bread on bread, by the way.
With permission of the postal inspector. Check out some federal
Where's the
rules,
postal police, actually? Where's the postal police? This guy, look, Sergeant.
I think it is. You have to have permission from...
Sergeant, unless there's an immediate threat in there, you guys can't even walk in there with your firearms. We have the postal police.
We're not gonna argue.
We have the postal police. So, can you please tell this guy not to bother me again, or we're gonna have a serious problem.
Are you making threatened?
No, legal problem. We have a legal problem.
I feel like that's the.
We have a legal.
But you just said.
For what crime?
Yeah, what crime? You just threatened me.
I didn't. I just threatened you legally. Legally. You can't trespass me.
You got to go. Okay.
We got to go where?
You got to be trespassed. They want you to trespass.
For what crime?
Because you just
verbally
threatening.
That I'm gonna sue him? Oh, so I'm trespassed for saying I'm gonna.
The disturbance.
You guys are disturbing us.
You guys are creating.
No, we're not. We're
No,
you guys. Listen. You call the police on people, and then you think.
He wants to file the complaint for trespassing.
But we don't have. We're not even in there no more. So
this is the property. No, this is property.
Ma'am, do your job correctly. There's thousands watching. Make sure you do your job correctly. This guy comes out and does 50% of the investigation. Where's the time when you ask for the video?
You need to leave.
We need to leave?
Yes. You are physically trespassed. He's going to file a complaint about it, which he can.
Is this a lawful order so we could go ahead and leave?
Yeah, you have. If you don't leave, you might be subject to a ticket or arrest. Okay?
Is that just him or me too? You can't say anything about me.
That's true. I don't. You have to ask him. So,
you guys are tyrants. I'm gonna go ahead and leave under threat. Under threat. But this is not what you got hired to do. This is not what you got hired to do.
If you call the police on someone exercising their rights, you better be ready for the truth, especially when it's all caught on video. Public spaces belong to the people, not to feelings. And officers, watch the video before handing out trespass orders. That's called doing your job. That's another reminder of why we press record. Rights aren't given, they're exercised. If you believe in holding power accountable, make sure to hit that like button and stay tuned for what's coming next.